guess what? I've already been there. And here's the data.
Wonderful. Excellent work. Let me see it. It'll take a moment to decode on my terminal.
Yes? I can wait.
I think Williams' decryption algorithms seem to be working. Yes, here it is. The data is mostly uncorrupted. This will make the board of directors finally sit up and take notice. Here then, as promised, an agreeable sum payable upon delivery of the data. You've more than done your part.
Better be decent. Oh, 1,200. That'll do. Okay. Glad to be of service. I won't try to be greedy anymore. I'm not going to be greedy anymore. No. I'm going to be the angel of giving. I'm going to give, not take all the time. God, that pains me. It pains me to do this. Glad to be of service.
A pleasure working with you, really. I'll make certain that you're mentioned in the final report. You have my word on it.
Thanks. Didn't... Whoa! Level up! I love that sound. Right. Barter. Not interested. Energy weapons? Nope. Explosives? Nope. Guns is full. Lockpick? Yes to 75. Thanks. Medicine? Yes. 88. Repair? A couple of points. Science? No. At least get to 50, I think. A couple of points. And speech? 77. Okay, now this is quite interesting because I can actually unlock the Explorer perk, which unlocks every location in the map, which is handy. But to be quite frank with you, I don't think it's necessary. Because I've played the game before, and if I don't quite recall where certain things are, there's a little thing called Fallout Wiki, which I can just refer to at the blink of an eye. So it's probably a waste of a perk, really. So I think we could go for weapon handling, which is not really action boy. You get extra 15 action points to use in VATS, which is handy, as is Grim Reaper as well. 20 extra action points every time you kill somebody in VATS. I'm trying to use less VATS though. It slows the game down, ruins the flow. Purifier, Chemist, Center of Mass, Adamantium Skeleton, Night Person. Here and Now gives me an extra additional experience level complete with all the advantages that it brings, which is handy because I don't think I'm actually going to get to level 30 by the time I finish this game. So if I take this now, it will probably be quite a useful perk to gain a quick level. What I do find particularly handy, if I can find it, where is it? Jury Rigger, that's the one. I need repair 90. Oh my god, I'm only repair level 14. So I can actually get this if I get my repair up to 90. This is actually really good for... I can repair a gun with... it doesn't have to be like for like, but it can be a gun of a similar type, which is very good for repairing my weapons. Anyway. Okay. Quite hard. Commando, while using a rifle or similar two-handed weapon, your accuracy in VATS is significantly increased. I'll go for that one for now. Done. I don't really use... I'm using a pistol. I might save that until I find a very decent two-handed weapon. For now, I'm going to go with... tempted. Yeah, we'll go for it. Commando, let's go. Okay, that took longer than I expected.
Yes? Something else you needed?
Didn't you say something about nothing? Bye. I appear to be mistaken. Right, let's go speak to this prisoner. I bet they're dying to be slapped about. See, I can't touch anything in here because it's classed as stealing, so I'm not even going to bother looking. Wait a minute. I don't even take bloody bottle caps either. Hey there.
I wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
Yeah, well, I'm lucky. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Hey there, who are you?
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
Oh, okay. Don't mind if I have a look, dear. Oops. Why'd the door swing that way? It's totally wrong. Hey there.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Yes. I heard you may need some help with a prisoner whose lips are sealed tight.
Yeah. So far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Okay. Is that a big deal? I feel stupid asking. It's a damn centurion, for God's sake, but hell, play dumb.
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion, from Caesar on down, will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them.
Huh.
But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
Interesting. What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Well, I've met several pricks in this place, so this will be no different. What about Truth Drug?
Don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband. But even if we did,
Oh, dear.
I don't know that I'd be comfortable using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable.
Okay, have you tried calling him hurtful names? Just an idea.
Yes, and one time I thought I saw a tear when I told him his uniform was unflattering. But I think he just got some dust in his eye.
Okay, have you thought beating him?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There are some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
Okay. So you want me to do what you can't? Won't be the first time.
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
You get me wrong. I'm not gonna be using violence against prisoners of war.
Ah, tear my heart out, why don't you? Well, maybe you can find a way to play with his mind. Get him out of his comfort zone. People lose their heads and say things they regret. Especially if they underestimate you. This dickhead would underestimate a nuclear missile. Plenty of ways to skin a cat, as they say. Hey, what if we skinned him? Bet he wouldn't be so smug then.
Okay, should we just get started, dear?
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in.
Good grief, she likes to talk, doesn't she? Okay, here we go.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about it. I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it. Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. You know why?
Rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in. He's all yours.
Thanks.
I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along.
Oh, don't worry. We'll have a nice friendly
And
chat.
I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
Thanks. Okay. Right then. Excuse me. Hey there. Silus, isn't it?
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
I think you're confused. I'm with the excrement right now.
You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order.
Yeah, you must miss giving orders, now that all your men are dead.
Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors.
Oh, really? Sounds like to me that you were too gutless to follow Caesar's orders.
I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room.
Really? Come then, step forward. I'm waiting. Come on.
Is something the matter, Silus? You look upset.
Yeah, he does, doesn't
Here,
he?
maybe you'd better step out for a moment. You've upset him.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll do that, yeah. Hey guys, it's quite fun this, you know. Get out of my way.
I don't know. I thought he seemed like a nice guy.
If we were on the other side of the river, I'd have him torn apart by dogs.
That's a long walk, Silus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
Your tactics are a joke.
If you're not dealing with me, I can bring my friend back.
Both of you can rot.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you.
Oh, does he miss me? Don't mind me, I'll be back in a second there, shall I? Okay. Okay, Silus. Shall we start again?
We don't have anything to discuss, worm.
Yes, we do. You sure talk tough for someone who's afraid to die.
You think I could get where I was in the Legion army if I feared death? I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only my knife. And I can tell you, it was they who feared me. But suicide is a weak death on the battlefield. It says to your enemy that you fear capture. It says if you're caught, you can be broken.
Okay. And if you can't go through with it, you look even weaker.
You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal self-appointed dictator? I didn't work my way up to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia. Caesar's losing it. I believe that.
Oh.
He's been shutting himself in his tent. Privately, he complains of headaches. Whatever it is, it's affecting his ability to lead. Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3 days for him to dispatch us. Another of his headaches. Does that sound like a man in command? He has an operative planted in this very base, but does he use his agent to rescue me? No. He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp. He knows I'm here, and he's left me to rot.
Oh dear. Oh dear. And who's this operative?
I don't know. I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would find its way to my cantery.
Huh. See? Now don't you feel better now that you've divulged all those state secrets?
I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the stake when they conquer this place. Nothing I could tell you would do anything to stop that.
Thank you. Right, Lieutenant, I'm done here. I have the information that you should have received on your own, but you were so stupid.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Yep, see you around.
And if you get any more prisoners don't talk, just remember to send for me. Guys, are we going now? Come.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for it.
There's a crate here which I can get into eventually. What do we need to do now? Talk to him.
That guy Benny was a piece of work.
One heed just. One heed just. Bye.
Yeah.
Come. No, I need to do something first. I need to do something. Okay, I think we're going to end the current recordings here. However, I will carry on in my game session today because I'm enjoying it. So, yeah. See you in a short while.